Hi girls, good evening. Welcome again to my channel with a new video. Today is my favorite series of the channel, which is movies analysis recommendation. Movie geek me. I love to speak and share recommendation about the movies I love. And today I picked a movie which is my favorite movie of all time. Everyone who knows me, all my friends, they know that this is if you ask them what is my favorite movie, they will be like Keith. Keith is a movie that I fell in love with, and I don't even know why. Like, I watched more than 6 times, and I cried in all these 6 times. It has a sad ending, and I don't know. Like, I cannot even describe what is the thing or like why I love this movie. I mean, it's not the biggest production, it's not the most visual movie, but its beauty, it lands, or like the power of this movie is in its simplicity. It's such a simple, calm movie with the best scripting ever and the most realistic actors ever. The main actor is Jesse McCartney. I think Gen Z wouldn't know him, only 90s girl, because he used to be the Justin Bieber of the early 2000s, and that was like, I think, the only acting experience he had, and he was so good. He's such an underrated great actor, because in that movie he was like so real, and his acting skills are amazing. Also, the girl in the movie, the script, the music theme, the storyline, it's a movie that if you watch once, for sure you're watching more than at least minimum 5 times, and it's so underrated. People, they don't know about that movie. All my friends, they were like, we never watched. Okay, I actually discovered that movie randomly when I was in high school. It's an old movie. I was in high school. I think I was a senior in high school, and I even like remember, or I was like the year before the last year of high school, and I really still remember how, like, there was this classmate, this girl, and I was like, and I wasn't eavesdropping. I overheard them. They were like, "Oh, have you watched Keith? It's an amazing movie." And then I memorized the name, and I went home on the weekend, and then I watched it, and I cried, and I cried, and I cried so much. And what I like about movies that makes me cry, because to me, watching a movie, like, for me to invest time to watch a movie, I have to leave with a feeling. And that's why I love thriller, scary movies, because I love to get scared and get in this adrenaline rush during the movie, and like, or cry or laugh. I don't like to waste 2 hours in my life and finish a movie and like, okay, I was left with zero, no emotion, no feeling. I love to get emotional in movies, either sadness. I love to cry. I watched the Titanic many times. But I think, no, you know that I cried in watching Keith more than Titanic. I love scary movies, or like comedy, or like a movie with an interesting storyline, or a subliminal message. But Keith is like a very sad movie. It's a story of a guy with the late stage cancer. He knows he's dying soon. He's a senior in high school. He knows he cannot apply to any college. He has no more goals in life about his future, no motivation. So he just give up on school, on education. He took high school just for fun. He just goes there to hang out and have fun, because he knows what's the point. Because he's like, what's the point of graduating? And he didn't apply on any universities, because there is no point. He's obsessed with his track. And then there was this girl, which is like the most famous, the famous girl in high school, who does all these sports activities, and she's everyone's crush, and she's like a straight A student, and she's good, and she's excellent and everything. And he get a bit jealous of her, and he be like, well, my life is ruined, I'm dying, let me ruin someone else's life. So he picks this girl just to somehow get a revenge on her, and like play with her, make her fall in love with him, and then leave her, or like not be serious with her, and that's what happens. That's what the movie is about. And then by the end of the movie, sure, she fall in love with him, and it happens to him, and she has no idea that he has cancer, because she is like trying to understand his personality. He was not a stable guy, and he picks her as his lab partner, and then like he would disappear for the next 3 weeks and come back again. He was playing with her feelings and emotions, and by the end of the movie she discovers that he has cancer and he's dying, and she was devastated, and her life flips upside down. Like she gave up on her tennis that she was playing to get a scholarship to get to the uni, which is she was just living actually her dad's dream and her parents' dream. She was living under a lot of pressure, so that love, it was like a saving and dragging her out of that stress, out of that pressure, living a life she never planned, she never dreamed of. Okay, like her life was planned since she was born. And then she gave up on that. She was not accepted on that uni, and anyways, sorry for the people who likes the suspense. I killed that element for you, but I'm obsessed with this movie. I have to speak about everything. And then, the music theme, I discovered this amazing band. I only remember the song. It was Infinity, I think. Angels something. I check the song and write in my description. But you girls have to watch that movie. I recommend it to all my friends, but I have boring friends. They didn't want to watch because they're afraid they're gonna cry. But I want you to watch that movie and live all the emotions with it and cry and everything. And yeah, I wish you a lovely evening and a happy weekend. Thank you. Bye.